Hi, my name is Alejandro Wilmot, and I'm going to be presenting my PowerPoint on sustainability of water quality and ecology for my ethics course. The world has made a bold leap towards sustainable development of water quality and ecology. Initially, floods and droughts had a serious effect on biodiversity, leading to economic warfare and social and capital challenges. The growth establishment of modern and industrialized approaches to water sources and ecology have allowed society to manage its water resources and take care of its environment for prosperity. Per Rudy Vannevel's article, Learning from the Past, Future Water Governance Using Historic Evidence of Urban Pollution and Sanitation. The new system of governance relies on the history of the past happenings and uses the experience to establish sustainable policies that will help manage all the areas where mistakes were made in order to correct them and march into the future. Sustainable policies must ensure water and ecological quality to realize sustainable development. Vannevel's article focuses on different aspects of water-related governance and technology in urban areas. The technology combines with governance to help offer lasting solutions to the challenges that have been witnessed for decades in society. According to the study, sustainable governance is a product of past and future prospects and dependent on the ability to properly define a global water and ecology policy and condense the idea to the local environment to solve the rural challenges. It is the opinion of the author that sharing knowledge is a key to solving environmental issues in contemporary hydraulical management. The author insists that the valuable lessons from the past must be applied to kickstart the current success from the failures of environment management.
The sanitary revolution is an example of how society can apply technology for sustainable social development. London used the revolution to manage its polluted water surfaces that affect the water chain, thereby decreasing the emerging diseases and challenging the bad conditions, leading to a sustainable urban development. The process can be modified and used to help build modern water treatment plants and biological filters to help create a balance between water safety and availability in the society. The ultimate aim is to create a water continuum in a society where the public consumes safe water and bridge the water deficit in society. According to Vannevel, a sustained behavior towards sustainability yields results. For example, a city's continued push towards behavioral change to mitigate pollution as it takes care of the political situation helps improve water quality. The establishment of viable environment awareness policies and sustainability surrounding water pollution helps the city and the community become more water efficient and more maintainable and resilient. It points at the important role of governance and societal capital in environmental technology plans to eliminate the obstacles that stand between public safety and sustainability. The water-related issue which worsen the environmental conditions should be brought forth in the negotiations to constitute part of the decision-making for the future. Vannevel draws useful lessons regarding sustainability as society moves to the future. The past, present, and future needs to be interlinked and built from the past programs that work towards sustainability to inform future practices. From a contemporary perspective, historical evidence of sustainability would help make better decisions regarding climate change and the water situation. From a globalized perspective, some changes could cause systemic problems. For example, Britain's industrial and sanitation revolution leaked to the world, causing significant adjustments in their water management and conservation policies, therefore creating a stronger effect across the world. Sustainability requires combination between time, which is witnessed between the scientific and industrial development. The global work should surpass all boundaries when it comes to handling ecological and water situations worldwide in order to create sustainability and obtain efficient and effective results towards a sustainable ecological and hydrological development. Ethically, environmental history is necessary for societal processes, and there is a need to openly discuss the discomforts the society experiences in order to find sustainable solutions. The imbalances that exist should be aired out and embrace a technology-oriented storyline to address the governance situation around sustained development. Technology helps create a balance in society that helps achieve a robust ecological system. Relying on factual evidences from the historical records helps offer solutions to the water management crisis. Therefore, the governance system should constantly reapply the modified present and future management strategies to help solve present and future local water and environmental issues to realize sustainable goals. Thank you for watching my PowerPoint. My name is Alejandro Walma, and I hope you enjoyed.